humanity needs its pizza. Sadly, he's also the worst pizza delivery boy you have ever seen.
Johannes Küchler.
Okay, enough.
You are brilliant, sir.
Tell me.
So much range within what you were able to. Johannes Küchler, congratulations for being accepted to Houston Comedy Film Festival for Full Meta Pizza, all the way from Germany.
Okay, enough.
I want to say that your minds, your creativity, you are brilliant, sir.
Tell me something I don't know.
What inspired you to make this film?
Okay, I'm not the director. I say it. No, okay, I'm just kidding. To make this film, well, it's a long journey actually, because I needed to make a movie for my film study. So it's the last movie I had to make for my degree. And I had a lot of stories in my mind, but I wasn't completely satisfied with all stories, because sometimes it was the ending, sometimes the midpoint wasn't right. So I was very devastated in this time, because I had not much time left to make a movie. And I was just like, oh no, I'm a bad director. I'm a bad writer. I will never make a short movie. The idea of this came into my head suddenly. I don't know why, but it just came. So it was in February, and I was in the morning on my way to the university, and suddenly it popped up in my head. And it was a picture of a pizzeria chef, and he was devastated. And I was asking myself, why is he devastated? So I needed an answer to this. And the answer was a reverse shot of a little pizza delivery boy. And he was full of energy. He was all into this pizza thing. He was almost like Max Fischer from Rushmore, but his passion is into pizza. And I was asking myself, yeah, but why is the pizza chef so devastated? And my response to this was that the boy is very, very, very bad in his job. And that was the story. And I was just thinking, perfect, because I have to think about gags I can put into this short movie to show how bad he is. And that's it. And then there came a plot point. I met with a friend of mine to talk about the stories. He brought some ideas into it. And that suddenly there was the ending. And you know the ending, it's very good from the beginning to the end.
I like the fact that you kept me curious, you kept the judges curious, and then also I wanted to say something that we all noticed when it comes down to the range. I have to commend you, because it's a comedy, and then I felt like in a short amount of time, you were able to show so much range within what you were able to, on screen. A mix of comedy with action, with even uh like certain genres in one. Like, I don't want to give too much away towards the ending.
Yeah, it's there are different kind of comedy. So it's
Yes.
not just like this, okay, it's just only slapstick. No, there are slapstick parts, there are some joke parts, there are some black
And then
humor
the
in
very,
it.
very end, that was not expected at all.
Yeah,
I
right.
was not expecting that. But then I will say, what I like? It's one of those films where it makes you reflect back at what you saw and you want to watch it again, because now it makes sense on what you just saw. And now why were they acting that way?
Okay, this is incredible that you say it makes sense, because all filmmakers want to make a piece of a film which is from the beginning to the end like a complete circle. But yeah, it's nice to hear that, yeah, I did get it right. It's about Kip. It's a pizza delivery boy, but like someone you have never seen because he's very energetic in his job. He loves his job. Wait a minute, it's more for him. It's more to him than just a job, because it's more his task for humanity. His
Yes.
favorite line of all time is, "Humanity needs its pizza." But sadly, he's also the worst pizza delivery boy you have ever seen. For example, once there was a snake in a pizza box. So his father, the pizzeria chef, he sees himself to fire him because he has no chance to keep him. Because the customer, they are all saying, hey, we don't buy any food from you because your delivery boy is very bad. So he wants to fire him, but Kip is just like, no, please give me one chance. And his father is, okay, I will give you one more chance. But when you don't get this right, you will lose your job. And this is the story. He has to make a delivery right on time, and the pizza needs to be.
And what did you enjoy the most?
The second day of shooting was all great, because the first day in the beginning, you are very afraid. You're just like, okay, is this all gonna work? And the first day was in this part very well, because I was just thinking, hey, to direct a movie, it makes fun. I see myself as a director now. Working with the actors, it's all great. And the second day is just like
Chaotic?
so the third day is the one which is almost always getting more chaotic. But the second one is just like, always when I'm on set, it's a perfect day.
Nice.
And it's all fun. So I'm telling I'm telling the actor what he needs to do, and it all works. Yeah, I think as a director, you need to show the actor his boundaries, because I wanted to put some boundaries, because there are some overacting in this, but some actors wanted to go full into overacting. For example, the actor of Francesco, the pizza chef,
Yeah.
he wanted to do an Italian accent, but for me, it was too much. So, and he was just always saying, hey, let me do the Italian accent, because he is a professional comedy actor. So, I have the feeling that often in German comedy shows and films, there is so much overacting in this. And this is too much for me. I wanted that the characters are also feeling real. So I was saying to him, no, we are not doing the accent. So I have to put them in boundaries. But in this area, they were all perfect. It's also that the actors need to act seriously, because their characters take it all seriously. For us, it's just like, it's a comedy movie and it's all fun. But for them, for Kip, for the pizza delivery boy, it's fucking serious. He doesn't want to lose his job.
And the first thing happened, I was like, for real already?
Yeah, right.
Already, I said, no wonder his dad was worried.
This was one of the first gags I imagined, and I was just like, oh no, I need to put it into the movie.
And I wanted to ask you, when it comes down to now, I guess in post-production, is there any advice you can say as far as with communication with your editors, your videographers?
I have to admit, it's very hard, because I'm an editor myself, and then I'm just sitting next to him and I see his cuts, and I just want to pull him away and do it. But no, he is the editor. He has to do it. So
Yes.
yeah, the communication was in the beginning very hard. I mean, it was more easy just because he's a friend of mine. I know him. So when it's a stranger, oh man, that would be more hard. We spent 2 months with the editing, maybe more time than needed. But yeah, in the end, we got it. I think what really helped us was the thing that we really made millimeter work, because when we made a cut, we was just saying, okay, what if we make the cut 1 frame later? Okay, is this funnier? No, okay, what if
Mm.
we make the cut 1 frame earlier? Is this more funny? Oh, this is more funny. Okay. What if we also make again the cut 1 frame earlier? Oh, okay, this is now more fun. And we're working like this.
What's next for you? Like, what's next for you, like, now? What are you working on?
I'm working on a little samurai movie because it's really little, because the gag behind it is that we take the samurai movie seriously. So
Mhm,
it's a normal revenge movie, but you can see that we have not enough budget to make a seriously
mhm,
samurai movie. So you see the trash. For example, we are shooting on a mobile phone and I'm playing the lead character and a friend of mine is playing everyone else. And to show that he is a different character now, he wears a different mustache. And we are speaking in Japanese, but we can't really speak the language, so just sounds like Japanese.
I'm screaming. So y'all are doing a whole bunch of comedies. A lot of
Yeah,
comedy?
yeah, I
Nice.
like the genre comedies because I often watch comedies and I like to experiment, and I think the comedy is a genre where you have to experiment
Yes,
because you have to make surprises.
absolutely. And I definitely wanna say that we are honored to screen your film. And how can people stay in contact with you if they wanna keep up with you?
Oh yeah, for example, there's my Instagram, so you can write me there. Um, in the video, in the reel for Instagram, you can link my email address, for example, and my Instagram. That's the way to contact me.
Oh, so wait, okay, so how did you ended up starting the comedy?
Well, first I made an experimental movie and it was very boring to shoot it because my actors uh, gave me questions I couldn't really answer. For
Mhm,
example, what was my name? Because I didn't really think about the characters. It was just like I'm playing with cinematic tools. And when you plan this, it's fun, but when you shoot it, it's very boring because I
mhm,
didn't care about the characters and the story. So I thought, okay, I need to find something else. So I began to make comedies because there I care about the story and especially about the characters. And
mhm.
my biggest inspiration for for Full Pizza was The Simpsons, because The Simpsons has many kinds of comedy. It's not this kind of comedy, it's many. So when you get a slapstick moment, later you get a more intellectual joke. And when you don't know the reference, you don't get it. But when you know the reference, you get it, and it's very funny. And you get a gag on a gag and on a gag. So when you get a gag, you think, okay, this was the gag. We can go to the next scene. No, there comes another gag. And I like this kind of comedy, and I wanted to put it into Full Metal Pizza.
Yes, like, I feel like you would create films where you wanna really think about it, and then there were some moments in there, what can a pizza do? Turning a bad day into a good day, and it's those small moments that make you like, "Hmm." I can tell this director, it's not just surface level. He's diving a little bit deeper with those moments.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Speaking about the car scene,
The driver and those moments where he's stressed out and she's there to assist him in his journey, and it's like she says some things, wisdom. You meet those
oh,
people
nice to hear
unexpected.
this because it's often the scene where I'm just like, I think I didn't get the pacing right.
No.
But nice to hear that it works
I
for
think
you.
that even through the chaos of his mission and he's trying to get to where he needs to go, he was forced unexpectedly to slow down unexpectedly, but that changed his life in those little moments that he wasn't expecting. And I saw that.
Oh yeah, thank you very much for your feedback.
For sure. Absolutely. But I told you, yes, we all love it. And congratulations again.